Hey all, welcome to Communication Room, the 11th location of the Terra Main questline. So, the communication device on our spaceship is broken, and we definitely need a communication device to be able to navigate around safely, be able to listen to signals coming from the ground or some other aliens. We never know what we might encounter. So the first thing we have to do is to fix the communication device. To start with, we just disconnected the electric boxes and that disconnected the currents and gave us access to the next deck. Jumping from deck to deck, we have to reach the room. That's the objective, finding the communication room. And looks like we have an interesting disappearing room puzzle. Have to go through several of these rooms and maybe there would be the communication room in the end or at least an exit leading to it. Let's see. No signs of the room. We have been into several rooms and there might be several more, so let's keep exploring. That looked like an exit. Let's peek into what that is. And turns out that is the correct exit which we were looking for, and because of that we have enlightened all the hidden dark rooms. So let's quickly dig through all the tiles. Alright, all tiles done it seems. So let's move on to the communication room now. The main thing probably starts here, fixing the machines. But looks like we are far from the room itself. This is a corridor probably leading to the room. Pit puzzles and slime on the way. Okay, looks like no more slime or pit puzzles. We have some electric supply ahead maybe. No big deal, looks like something we have to disconnect to be able to proceed further. That's the way to the communication room. So yes, let's disable this current and proceed. Okay, there's the machine. A single machine. The objective set 2, not sure what that means. Okay, here it is. Fix the supply of cooling liquid AB, then activate the cooling using CD, and finally press the button E. Great, we have numbered things here, A to E. So A and B is the place we have to go. E is blocked by some electric current coming out from that device, which we can disconnect with the electric supply. We have all ABCDE inside. Anyway, let's disconnect the way to the A and do A first, then we will go for B. C and D, they are going to be done simultaneously in the end. A and B are going to be the major parts, so let's see. We probably have a good pipeline puzzle coming up, because that blue pipe indicates just that, and we have to fix some liquid sort of thing, so that has to come through pipes. We have a door on the top, but that's not for going from this side. It will open with the lever, but to reach the lever we have to solve this pit puzzle. So that's a bonus room with some sweet potatoes. Maybe they are just there for cultivating for the crew, but Diggy has took them all, so not sure what the crew will eat now. Well, doesn't matter, Diggy is the one doing all the work, so he has to eat all the food. We have to move the green one out to be able to place the star. The door is open, we can take the shortcut back. That's all returning back. For now, let's proceed further. Yep, we have pipelines and we have to take the cooling liquid from tank F to tank G. For that we'll have to fix the pipeline on the way. So let's do just that, a few tiles here, and let's see what we got. We have disappearing rooms along with a pipeline puzzle, and to find out which direction this turns into, we have to peek into the next room, and we find that the right direction is the correct one, because from the left direction it goes nowhere. I mean, there is no pipe. So placing the pipe and rotating it towards the right side. This has to be rotated too. That's where the pipeline goes, but this is a dead end from this side. We can go nowhere from here. We will have to use some different room. Let's go to the other side and rotate those other pipes first. Oh, and the room is on the bottom left as well. That's probably the one leading to the pipes ahead. Okay, rotate, rotate, and done. Okay, nothing much here. Okay, back to the pipes. Now a choice again, either the center or the bottom one. It's probably going to be the center because the bottom one is leading to a dead end. That is, there is no pipe going further from the bottom side. So this pipe is there for no purpose. We only need one vertical and one horizontal. And we have them. The others are extras. We don't need them at this point at least. Not sure if in future we will have to take them. There is some sort of room there that requires a key, and I don't think I have the key. I don't remember collecting such a key. That's right, we are missing the key. We'll find that and come back later. For now, let's continue. So rotate and going further the center pipeline. Okay, choices again. Let's see, this room wasn't explored. That was the correct one, so I wanted to explore this one first. This looks like having key number 2, but the door we saw earlier was number 1. So there's probably a door number 2 also somewhere through this mine, through this section. We will find the number 1 key and the number 2 door, both of them eventually. For now, time to continue. So left one is the correct pipe, and going further it gives us no clue which of the 3 pipes is correct. So right now we don't have an idea. All I want to do is fix the pipes here to point to the left one. The central pipe will have to be accessed from that central door. This way, rotate it to the left. Now we have choices to make here. For now I am putting it in a random spot. So just in case that spot turns out to be correct, I don't have to return all the way back. So let's see, I've put it on the innermost pipe. Oh, here is key number 1. Not sure where to place them, but yes, we can move the triangle aside, put the circle, and then eventually the other ones. Okay, we've got key number 1. So now we have both the keys, but we have not found both, not unlocked both the doors. Here is door number 2, but I'll check that out later. For now, let's focus on the pipe, because I have things to remember, where I placed the pipe, where do I need to go back, all that. Interesting. This kind of gives us a clue, because the central pipe is leading nowhere, the pipe on the left is leading nowhere either, and the pipe on the right is the one going to the tank number FRG, whatever that is. So the outermost pipe here, the leftmost one here is the correct one. Let me put the pipe there, and then we'll think about the rest. Alright, looks good. And I also have to find the room number 1. It was somewhere not here. This is where we found some key, but where was the door? Okay, found it. That's the door number 1. Now let's unlock it. Looks like it has just some grease and a walnut and some coin chest. And those jar contains some cooking materials. Well, nothing much, but it's a reward after all. Why not take it? The second room had some better things, if I remember. Let's check that out. It's along the way, we don't have to go out of the way to check out that room. So let's follow the pipe and I will eventually find the room. I think it was in this, no, not this. Along the pipes, this exit. That's right. So yes, this has some big fish. Very valuable resource in Terra, because it's the one that gives you the best food to cook overnight. Okay, with that done, we have explored the 2 rooms in this section. Not sure if there is a third one, but I don't think so, because we had already saw the exit of the pipe. Anyway, so the outermost pipe is the correct one. This one has to be pulled from the other side. Like that. Okay, let's see now. That door is probably a shortcut to go back or something. This pipe has to be put on the left there, but I'll have to go to the other side, which is blocked. So I will have to take this pipe out for a while, put the other one in, and then put this back again. That's a very well designed level. So pulling this back, now we have room to pass through. Putting this back, now we can come from the other side because we have room. The pipe in place. Now let's put the other one back in. I think that's the last one because I saw the tank on the right there. And there we go. The water has successfully flown from F to G, thanks to the amazing pipe building skills of Diggy and you, the player, of course. So that has enlightened all the rooms. I didn't really need to find those keys and doors while the rooms were dark. We could have always chosen to work on the pipe first. I kind of didn't have an idea that they will be revealed later, but anyway, we had done everything on the way, so we didn't have to check much, and we can now go back to section number B. Okay, there's a tick across A, so A is done. And again some electricity to disconnect for B. Disconnect the blue ones because the red ones are not the ones that are causing the current to flow in the exit. Any one of these work, so you don't have to actually dig all these tiles. You can simply remove the outermost ones. Okay, let's see. No pit puzzles or slimes here. Instead, we just have to move aside all these green stones. Okay, this one can be pushed all the way down. And we also have a little room like the sweet potatoes we had on the A section. We have mint on this B section, and Diggy is again eating it all. Okay, with that, let's continue. Okay, we have something similar that we did in section A. From F to G is the direction, and again we have choices to make based on the hidden rooms. Quite similar, and that's the shortcut to come back. That will be the end. For now we have to proceed downward. The pipe on the right is the correct one, so let's set it accordingly. We have another exit here that's leading to these rotating pipes. Is this even symmetric? Because I had seen something exactly like this on the other side. I hope they are not symmetric, because if it's something different, that's more fun to play with. Okay, I have to rotate that pipe. And again choices to make, but yes, it's at least different from the left side. Let's see, we'll proceed further and then come back according to which pipe is correct. We have more choices to make. It's actually the same choice, but we still don't know the answer to which pipe is correct. I guess we can continue and find out. Okay, we have found out. It's the rightmost, the outermost pipe, that is the correct one. We have more choices to make ahead, but for now, let's connect the pipelines that we have figured out till now. This room just had nothing, so just quickly dug it. Okay, outermost pipe. First start from these. Okay, no big deal. So far so good. Let's move on. Either left or right. And this is room number 3. I'll come back to that later. So the left one is the correct, and the way to rotate was also right next here. Okay, more choices to make. Here's room number 4, which I'll check out later again. Okay, we have even more choices to make before even figuring out the first choice. Skipping on the tiles to find out the answer. And it's the topmost pipe. More choices to make ahead. And that's one of the keys, number 3. Okay, just clear up the slimes and then you will be able to get that key. You don't really need to clear it up all. You can only clear as much as required and then get the tiles and key. The rest can be skipped like I am doing. And that's a useless room, but at least tells us which is the correct pipe. The upper one is the correct, and that was the case for the previous pipes too. So let's put all the decision making pipes that we left earlier. That's where we began, and this is where we are ending. One more pipe which we had not fixed in place. So let's quickly find that. Doing all the tiles on the way. Okay, mistakenly entered the city. We have found the key to number 3, not number 4. I think. That's right, we are missing number 4. Anyway, we'll find out later after enlightening all the rooms. There we go, all the pipes are fixed and we are ready to dig the missing tiles and get the rewards from room number 3 and 4. Okay, going back to the main room where the machine was, we have to start the supply of water using the buttons C and D. There we go. A and B are ticked. C and D are pressable. So let's quickly press them and get this done with. 1 out of 2. And that's 2 out of 2. The machine is looking brand new. And we started. Somebody is saying something. Someone has appeared, which doesn't look like a human, more of a goddess. Maybe that's the introduction of the gods of Terra region. So the quest is complete. Whatever it is, we'll find out in the next location. For now, we are missing a few tiles, and let's do just that. Some god children also here. 4 more tiles on the left. But how many do we have left? I guess more. Okay, let's check that out. 3 more tiles. And nowhere here, so last tile finder is the best tool to use in these cases. That's what it is for. Okay, the tiles are in the B section. There's another one, but definitely not the last one. Okay, the 2 remaining tiles both are here. So that will be it. If you liked the video, do subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.